Apologies if I've already replied to this, but I couldn't find the video on my quick search, so I'll do another reply to it. So first of all, great to do a video to someone in my own stomping ground. And it's a pretty valid question, I guess, but an easy one for me to answer is, first of all, there is no set percentage in terms of discount that you should be looking for based on the work that needs to be done. It's actually a quick way of losing good deals if you stick to a rigid formula or a rigid percentage. I've seen it happen a lot. This tends to happen when people get started in property and they come from, you know, quite a logical profession or maybe even an accountancy background, and they overdo the numbers. And they feel that if they've got to spend a certain amount of pounds or percentage versus purchase price, then they should be getting the deal for a certain amount of discount. And I've seen people walk away over a few percent when actually the percentages were a little bit out and there was a lot more in the deal. So I love property because of all the different angles, and all the different angles means that I'm way ahead of all my competition, because I understand all of those moving parts. And people watch me today and they scratch their head as to how I get the deals. And just this week, it's so funny. One of my copycats who tried and failed miserably to copy and replicate my joint venture investment business, he, you know, pretended to be an investor, wanted to come and look at my deals and my projects when they were finished, to then go and replicate it, even tried to steal some of my investors that had been working with me. And he failed. He disappeared from the face of the earth. I haven't heard or seen from him for 5+ years. And I ended up picking up a deal for about 30% below market value. Even I'm surprised how cheap I got it. And the dickhead only still manages it. But he's such a shit letting agency that his own landlord felt the need to sell that property at such a dramatic below market value, because the deal is just not performing under that guy's management so much. And I wonder how many people who are out there trying to replicate what I do miss the deals that I pick up because they're working on rigid formulas and percentages. And a lot of it is experience, but some of it is gut and knowing that what you can achieve in multiple markets. Now, the market is the most important factor when considering any property deal. Know exactly what the market is doing when you buy, know exactly what the target market is for you to sell, and the target market should you wish to rent, and vice versa if your goal is the other way around. And it's only when you understand all of the moving parts of the market can you really understand the value of a deal. When you understand the value of a deal, I could pay 30% below market value, or I could pay 20% above asking price, because if no one else sees the true value in the deal, then no one else can make the offers that I can make. Second question is Rightmove valuations estimates. I mean, I've never even looked at that. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on your phone. It's just ridiculous. Rightmove valuations are a joke. Zoopla valuations are a joke. Existing valuations are just something for retail investors, people who have never bought a property before, to make them feel better, probably about what the price is that they're paying.